What up? What up? What up? Make sure y'all can hear me now. Make sure y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, make sure you say something. What up? What up? What up? The comments starting to come in. What up? Let me see. What up, Javon? Jemiah, what up? Kent, Steven, I see you. Ahmed, what up? Yes, sir. Brian got that dub. You know we're gonna talk about it. What up, Nocturnal? What up, Levon? Hooligans all damn day. It's a hooligan week. The hooligans talking shit all week. You know what time it is? Yep, I saw that, Jemiah. That stadium looked like Bucs Stadium. Damn shame. Yeah, we're gonna get into all that. What up, Bucs gang? Glad to see you came back through. Pulled up on me. Oh, what up, James? Panther Nation. Yeah. Shout out to the Panther Nation. I got a lot of hooligans that's Panthers fans, man. A lot of hooligans. Y'all make sure y'all check my homie out too, man. Big Panther fan. We ain't got no coaches for you. Well, we might have a coach or two for you. We'll see. Yeah, Carlton showed up. Yeah, he did. That goddamn Matt Ryan tried to play with him. He found out that was a bad idea. No Julio chance. There wasn't no Julio chance because we shut him down. Yeah, Julio gonna get what he gonna get. But he still got shut down, baby. What up, Clay? I see you. Oh. Now look, and we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that Bucs game. We're gonna talk about Carlton Davis. The boy shaping up. What up, Ron? Jonathan, yeah, the defense showed up, baby. Yep. Hey, Kent, man, I counted 6 picks. You counted 5, I counted 6. Jemiah say Dirk's salty. Hey, Dirk can't sleep right now. All he's seeing is the cannons. That's all he's seeing is cannon fire. You know what that sound like? He probably was in there like, oh, now I got to deal with this. Yep, you do. Bust your ass, boy. Bust your damn ass. Bye-bye. Bust your damn ass. Need to keep building our defense. Facts. Wish we were 5 and 6. That's a fact, man. Inconsistency, though, man. I'm going to let my peoples get in here, man. Devin White look nice. Carlton Davis and Jamal Dean. Hey. Dean? That cat, man. He a real, hey, we might, I don't know. We gonna get into it. John to say Matt Ryan was under duress the entire game. We didn't let up off them boys, man. We didn't let off them boys' neck. We not gonna let off their neck. Not no division rival. Come on. Definitely gonna get off them. Let you get off. Yeah, I like them, man. Tampa to the death. Wishing on a star. Okay. We're gonna get into that too, Nick. Yeah, I like them rookies, man. They did good today. Yeah, Vail with a touchdown. We got so much to get into, people. We got so much to get into. See, last time I started too early, and a lot of people sent me messages and said, give us some time to get the notification so we can come in the room. You know what I'm saying? You turned on the live and started going. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of time so that, you know, my peoples can get up in here. UConn, day one hooligan right there. Appreciate you, bro, coming through. What up, Kenan? That's another day one. Can't been a day one. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Dean. Dean something else, boy. Let me see. Jamal, what up? Yeah, we did put our foot on their neck, man. We sure did. Yeah, hey Rashad, what up, man? Hell yeah, you right on that. Buck them Falcons. That's a fact. Look, man, I can't get started. I'm gonna give them about 2 more minutes before we get to rolling. And y'all know how Tampa 2 give it up, man. Y'all know how I give it up. Nick say, I'm telling you, if this team builds on some, hold on, where we at? Oh, builds on some confidence with BA as a coach, watch out. Yeah, I'm more like day 7. Yeah, but you was there, man. You was there. I appreciate all the love. Rojo need more time. Rojo was balling out. Rojo nasty. Rojo was nasty, man. The first tackle ain't gonna get, man. Y'all about to get. I'm about to go ahead and start, man. Shout out to Eric, man. Let me tell you something about them dirty birds right now. Their mouths need to be closed and their heads need to be bowed. I told them last week. See, man, we about to get started, man. All right, I'm gonna come out the comments. Perriman had a catch too. We got so much to talk about. All right, look, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna have to turn the I'm gonna have to put the comments away for a second. I'm gonna get back to him though. What up, KFC? All right, look. First of all, and the most important thing about today is that we shout out a special group. Y'all know who that group is, man. Hooligans. Shout out to the hooligans, man. All damn day. Look, it's been trials and tribulations with this team, but when it's time to show up for them division games, man, I appreciate that for a whole lot of reasons that we're gonna get into tonight. I appreciate that, fam. Real talk. The division game's so important. If not for anything else, to shut some mouths. So shout out to the hooligans for supporting me and standing by me, you know what I'm saying, the whole time. Second of all, shout out. Gotta give him his flowers today. Ty Balls, man. You called a masterful defensive game. You know what you changed? You did combo blitzing. Man. You had some blitzes in the front, some zone in the back. You dropped linebackers in coverage over the middle. You stopped all that shorts. You cut the short shit short. The deep shit wasn't happening. Y'all got off maybe 2 deep balls. The explosive plays was negated. Stop. Y'all thought Julio Fulio was going to get loose, and he didn't. Caught a pass here or there, but then he hurt his shoulder. The boy fragile. I mess with Julio Fulio, don't get me wrong. But the boy fragile, man. So, I got to keep giving out flowers. Ty Boys, you get some flowers. Byron and Leftwich, you get some flowers, man. You started off calling that bullshit. But by the end of the first quarter, the start of the second quarter, you start showing us why we pay you. You start showing me and the hooligans why we pay you. Don't be calling that bullshit, them comeback routes and all that. I saw some slants. And you know what you didn't do this week? You must have been watching Tampa 2 videos because you did not feature Scotty Miller. You know who you featured? Chris. Let the church say amen. To the God. You featured Chris the God like you're supposed to. Scotty Miller had some plays here and there. You showed off his speed. That's what you're supposed to do. But you ain't supposed to feature him, and you didn't do that this game. You played buck football. You ran the ball like you're supposed to. You led the offense with the run. And when we could do what we want to do on the ground, then we could do what we want to do in the air. Jameis Winston started this game. It's a damn shame them curse words I was calling you. From one black man to another. I shouldn't have called you them names. But you fixed it. You cleaned it up. I'm going to tell you what I do like about you, James. You a next play kind of guy. I like that. You make a mistake. You slap yourself in the helmet. You come right back out and you play again. I like it. You took the game by the horns. You took control of the game. You were the better quarterback today. You showed people why you are famous Jameis. Like I said, the problem is you got to do that consistently, but you did it today and you get flowers today. Offensive line. You get flowers today. You gave Jameis Winston time. You gave Jameis Winston time. He sat in the pocket. Sometimes he had to roll out. Sometimes he had to climb the pocket. But that's normal in the game. But today he was sitting in the pocket. He got comfortable. You see, offensive line, when Jameis Winston get comfortable, he can be famous Jameis. But see, the test of a man ain't when he comfortable. The test of a man is when he uncomfortable. So that's what I need you to improve on is what you do and how you play when you get uncomfortable. Now you started the game with a pick. I guess that's just what you like to do. You got to get that pick out your system. But I would tell you this. The pick is your fault, don't get me wrong. But Mike Evans could have cut that route a little sharper than that. Mike Evans, I'm going to need you to clean it up. But you did good. Mike Evans, you get you some flowers today. Oh, you was about one more drop away from going to home court. You was one drop away from going your ass right to home court. I was writing the charges up, getting the tickets ready. But you did your thing. We ain't gonna talk about the corners right now. We ain't gonna talk about the corners or the linebackers or the safety. We ain't gonna talk about the defense right this second. Boy, Rojo, boy, you're the future. You the future. You are the future in Tampa Bay. It's been a while. It's been since early Doug Martin. I mean early Doug Martin, since we had a real running game. And you've been showing flashes all season. I understand this is against the 3-7 Atlanta Falcons. And under normal circumstances, I'll be like, yeah, but we supposed to beat them. They trash. But Atlanta been having an awesome, amazing past few weeks when it comes to their defense. So the expectation when they came in this game was their defense was going to show out on us. No, not. You're trash. Atlanta, your defense is horrendous. I don't watch Atlanta games. I watch Atlanta highlights. I didn't watch y'all games real heavy like that until we was about to play y'all. Then I said, let me go on YouTube, type in these damn Falcons, and it hurt my fingers to even type the word Falcons in. I don't like to type Falcons in anything I do. And I said, well, damn, these boys looking all right. I said, woo, I don't know. But as I watched y'all play, I said, this defense is predictable. Them boys is trash. We was doing exactly what we wanted to do with y'all. We abused y'all in y'all own home. That's called domestic violence. We domestically abused y'all in y'all own home. Corners got tore to pieces. I put it to you like this, Atlanta. Your corners is trash. Your safeties is horrendous. You ain't got no linebackers. Atlanta, y'all trash. I think y'all won them games off of scheme alone. But you know what, Atlanta? We got y'all number. And we showed you that. You gonna put some respect on our name now? You gonna put some respect on our name? Look, I'm critical of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not switching up, because I still think we got a lot of improvement to do. However, the way y'all was talking last week, I would have thought Atlanta was world beaters. Y'all not. Y'all trash. Our receivers got butt naked on y'all. We not even that fast. Our receivers ain't fast. We got butt naked on y'all. We got so loose. Y'all let Bashard Perriman catch passes on y'all. That's gross. Shout out to Bashard Perriman. You catch a one pass a game. Now I will say, some of them picks was crazy. That jump pass that Jameis Winston tried to do, I said, man, he done found a new way to throw an interception. I ain't never seen that. A jump pass, dunk, 360 dunk, interception. I said, oh, he trying to revolutionize the game with a jump, a damn turnaround jump dunk pass interception. That's crazy. But then he got comfortable. See, that's the difference between Tampa Bay, this game, and Atlanta. We never let y'all ass get comfortable. Hold out a damn lawn chair, some sweet tea with some lemons on the side, and a magazine and some soft music for Jameis. He sat back in the chair and did what he wanted to do to y'all. Y'all, Atlanta, y'all gonna be the reason that Jameis Winston get paid. Y'all gonna be the reason. Y'all gonna be the reason. Jameis Winston gonna get paid because of y'all. Jameis Winston need to call y'all tonight. Call Dirk. You got Dirk number. I mean, y'all used to text back and forth and all that. Call Dirk, Jameis Winston, and thank him. Call Raheem Morris and thank him. And say, I want to show y'all my appreciation for y'all getting me paid. So Atlanta, we ain't getting to our defense yet. Atlanta, how does it feel to be basement dwellers? Your ass is in the basement now. You're where you belong. You belong in the basement. Your ass is garbage truck juice. I'm disappointed. See, y'all supposed to make these games exciting for both set of fans. See, I got Atlanta fans that's hooligans too, and I wanted them to have fun watching the game today. And you let us down. Well, you let them down. You ain't let me down, you let them down. The game was not entertaining for them. It was not. They hated the game. Check on the mental state of Matt Ryan. He saw the Hawaiian sensation in his face way too much. Oh, I'm sorry. He saw Ndamukong Suh and the Hawaiian sensation in his face too much. He saw too much of Shaq Barrett. He gonna have nightmares tonight. He gonna be asleep. And then he gonna wake up, he gonna say, oh, Vita. Oh, okay, the game's over with. He gonna go back to sleep. Oh, Dominican. Oh, Shaq. He will have PTSD from this game. Sitting here bragging about y'all defense. Stop! Had me believing y'all till I saw it. Y'all trash. Now, let's get to our defense. Boy, the young boys showed up. The young boys showed up. They showed up and showed out. They said, Tampa 2, I'm tired of you talking greasy about us and talking crazy about us. I'm tired of it. We're going to have to show you what we're about. I said there wasn't no stars on this defense or in the secondary. That was until Jay Dean showed up. Edwards showed up. Carlton Davis showed up. Jordan Whitehead, I give you love every week, but you're there. Devin White, you keep proving that you are the right pick at middle linebacker. I got to humble myself. See, Atlanta, you're making me humble myself. I might have been wrong about you. Hey, I like being wrong when it comes to the team being trash. I like Vita Vea at tight end. Did y'all see Vita Vea catch that touchdown pass? Not only did he throw a back shoulder fade, right? When Vita caught it, he tucked it. I said, ooh, I see you. I see what you're doing. You tucked it. That tell me you got hands. You know how to catch a ball, a pass. Oh, y'all better watch out for that, Atlanta. We're going to hit you with that again. See, when Vita Vea came in there, I said, baby, talking to my wife, I said, hey, they about to run it up the gut. They about to run it up the gut. I said, these boys ain't big enough on Atlanta defense. They had Vita Vea at halfback. And then I saw Vita Vea go to the side. I said, uh-oh. Next thing I know, ball gone. I said, he butt naked. He is butt naked. Touchdown. Byron, that's how you call plays, man. When you call plays like that, you are being deliberate. You being deliberate in your play calling. And then just for good measure, Ndamukong Suh got out there. Tim up one. Touchdown on you boys. We set records on you, man. Y'all know Mike Evans set a record today? Or tied one. 1,000-yard seasons? Chris God almost had 200 yards on y'all. And y'all was hitting them, but you wasn't hitting them hard enough. Boy, you're soft out there, Atlanta. I didn't know y'all was that soft, Atlanta. Do you know who Chris the God is? Look, Bucs fans, I understand. This is the 3-17. They trash. I understand that. And I wouldn't even be giving them this much love if it wasn't for Atlanta's past 2 weeks in their mouth. Humble yourself, Atlanta. You got nowhere else to go but up. Because right now, you're at the bottom. And you will remain there. We are sweeping you. If this is how you're going to play, we're going to sweep you. We're going to sweep the shit out of you. Y'all got to do better. I said you got to score 30 points. I said that. And 30 wouldn't even done it this game. You got to score at least 30 if you want to mess with the Bucs. And with Julio being hurt, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Jameis Winston, y'all had him. Y'all had him in the beginning of the game. I was like, oh man, but then he realized I got a little bit more time than I normally have. I got to make better decisions. I got to switch it up. I got to be smarter with the ball. I got to use my legs. And he did that. He ran all over y'all. Jameis Winston looked like a running back out there at times, man. Stiff arming. Just treating your defense like they just a bunch of kids, amateurs, man. You let Jameis Winston do what he want to do to y'all, man. Y'all trash for real. I'm not saying we ready to go to the playoffs and win the Super Bowl, but what I am saying is y'all ain't nowhere near it. Y'all was talking all that shit, and I hope you humbled yourself today. And the better team won. Y'all was out-coached, outplayed, and outclassed on all three phases of the game. I want apologies. The hooligans demand apologies from all you Atlanta fans. We demand it. We do it, and we demand it. Matt Gay. I don't understand. I'm not a kicker. I don't understand why you can't make a 30-yard field goal, but you can make a 55-yard field goal. I don't get it. I'm going to need you to clean that up. Now, I ain't going to take you to home court today because you actually in the top 5 kickers this season. You actually are. But I'm going to need you to clean that up because you could have cost us. Brian, I think his name, Brian Pinion, that punter. See, they don't be talking about you, but they need to start talking about you. Your punts is on point. Your punts is on point. I know. They came in, they blocked a little something. I thought they was going to run it back, whatever they was doing. Was that a point or a field goal they blocked? Regardless. No, I think that was a field goal. But your punts is putting us in great and giving us a greater chance to win. I don't like bend but don't break defense. But when you're playing a division game, if you got to do anything, hold them to 3. Hold them to 3. Atlanta, you thought you was going to get loose and you ran into a brick wall. And I want an apology. And the hooligans want an apology. I know you're not going to come in the comments and show us no love. But that speaks volumes. When you don't show us the love that you know you're supposed to show us, it says more about you than to do about us. You're sour right now. That feeling that you got in your gut is because you was running your mouth. Next time, I want you to say, Tampa 2, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Um, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how the game's going to turn out. I wish y'all the best of luck. I hope nobody gets injured, and may the best team win. That's what you say next time. That way the humbleness is in your voice and in your chest. I need to hear that humble from you. We're going to sweep y'all. Just get used to it. Now I done did all my ranting and my recap of the game. Shout out to the young boys for showing up. They did their damn thing. I was talking all kind of shit about you. I gotta humble myself, and I would do that. I would give the entire defense their flowers. I would give Todd Bowles his flowers. I would give Bruce the God his flowers. I would give Byron and Leftwich their flowers. Offensive line, you get your flowers. Rojo, you get your flowers. And Jameis went nasty. See, like that, I call you Jameis went nasty. Jameis went nasty, you get your flowers. Now we finna go to the comments. And let me chop it up with my folks, man. Let me go, I gotta scroll all the way up, and I'm gonna chop it up with my folks. Let me see, man, cold as shit out here. Let me see, where we at? All right, we're gonna start right here. Defense balled out. Yeah, that's where I was at. All right, let's see. I know my hooligans is up in here deep. Let me see, where we at? Rojo needs more touches, yeah. I can see that, but he got a lot of touches this game though. But he do got to get going. He do got to get going. He one of them running backs that gotta constantly get fed the ball so he can get going. And I tell you, they understand that, and they starting to do that. And most running backs is like that. They got to get a couple touches to get going. So yeah, I hope they do that. Yeah, Rojo stuck it to Dirk. The whole team did. You know, Dirk could have had a chance to build on something nice. He did have a 9-7 season. But Dirk was all about offense, man. And you see who showed up today? The defense showed up. Dirk was all about offense. He didn't give a damn. You know Mike Smith should have been fired as a defensive coordinator back when Dirk was running things. And he just wouldn't do it because that was his homeboy. And then he was forced to do it when he did do it. That's where his downfall was. But today we showed him in his home, we're a better team than the team that you're coaching now. We put up more points than the team that you're coaching now, or at least you're the coordinator for. Your team is not where you were. In Atlanta, y'all stupid for bringing him back anyway. I was so happy when y'all took him back. I said, oh, they finna get tore up. And y'all are 3-7. I'm sorry, 3-8. All right, next. Yeah, Perriman had his catch, man. Shout out to him. Bucs weapons. Hey, Ken, man. We've been saying this all season, though. And ain't a lot of teams out there with weapons like we got. Mike Evans, you have to double guard. You got to put somebody over the top and underneath. You have to. You got to shade coverage to his side. You have to. You don't have a choice. He can drop balls all game, and you still got to shade coverage to his side. And you know who's going to get butt naked on you? Chris the God. Bless him. And y'all got blessed today. Chris the God, man. Yeah, shout out to the O-line. Got to. 2 wide receivers with 100 yards. Yeah, man. Shout out to the hooligans. Damn right, Nick. We need O-line and we will be great. Yeah, I hope so. The corners, I will tell you this, the corners are, if they can play like this against a playoff caliber team, if you do this, if you go in there and do this against the Texans, you do this against the Colts, you play like this consistently for the rest of the year, and you sweep, I'm talking about the secondary, and you sweep the Falcons, you're showing us that we don't necessarily need to be scared of our secondary. But I need y'all to play like this all the time. Consistency. That'll let us focus on the offensive line. That will let us focus on the offensive line. No interceptions after the first quarter. I told y'all, man. Hey, Jonathan, man, he got comfortable, bro. He got comfortable. That's what I like to see. Let me see. Mr. Smitty said went to the game in Atlanta. Bucs fans were lit. Hell yeah. I heard y'all. I heard. Hey, Bucs fans took over that stadium. That's a fact. That is a fact. Took over y'all stadium. Y'all lost in every facet of the game. Y'all lost offense, defense, and special teams. Y'all lost in coaching, and y'all lost y'all damn stadium. Bucs fans went up there and showed y'all what it looked like to have your stadium taken over. We took it from them. We earned that win, but we took it. We took that win from them. And we took your stadium too. Trash ass Atlanta, man. Oh yeah, Rojo's picking up the blitz. You right about that, Eric, man. I saw one of the plays. He was damn near on the ground, but he chopped at the defender knees, the lineman knees. I was like, oh, they're gonna call that, but they ain't call it. I was like, okay, keep picking up that blitz like you're supposed to do, man. Hey, Jameis was in there, man. Jameis was in there smoking a damn cigar, chilling. It was like playing Madden on rookie. That's what it was like. Y'all play Madden? It was like playing Madden on rookie, man. All day to throw. All day. What up, ASAP? What up? Can't say. BA said they been staying late after practice and it finally translated to a dub. I ain't even look at the press conferences yet, man. I ain't look at the press conferences yet. I'm gonna have to look at it. But see, they're taking it serious. Hey, hooligans, keep putting pressure on them. On Twitter, Instagram, all that. Keep putting pressure on them, man. You know Tampa 2 gonna put pressure on them. And I know they watch my videos. Don't even trip. I already know that. I got an inside source that tell me y'all watching in the locker room and laugh at me. I know. Where was you at? Let me see. Liddy say, man, dog, where you was at? We was looking for you at halftime. Yeah, you know, I was trying to do a couple of things around the crib. So I had like all my TVs was turned on the game. So no matter what room I went into, I could watch the game. And then my phone was like half dead, man. I was like, man, I need to jump back on there. But I was like doing a bunch of different things at one time. But you know I'm gonna get to you though. Let me see. What up, Grizzlo? And Chris says that was clearly not the same defense the Falcons had the last 2 weeks. I'm not sure what changed, but something definitely did. I'm gonna tell you what changed. Who said that, Chris? I'm gonna tell you what changed, Chris. They wanted to stack the box, and that's kind of so like the Saints got one very dominant receiver. So all they did was they just shaded coverage over to that dominant receiver, which is Michael Thomas. And outside, and then, so they stacked the box and stopped the run. So if you only got to really be concerned with one receiver and then stack the box against the run, you could be a lot more successful. They tried to do that to us. That shit didn't work because we got Chris Godwin and Mike Evans and Cameron Brake at the tight end position. So you couldn't necessarily do that. So they started off trying to do that, but that shit didn't work because Chris Godwin started getting them numbers. Well, that's the game plan they came in with. That shit ain't work. If you know anything about Raheem Morris cannot switch anything up in the middle of the game. You know that. And if you've been a Tampa fan long enough, you already know that. He can't switch shit up during the middle of the game. The best chance they had to switch something up would have been halftime. And they came out of halftime doing the exact same thing. That is typical Raheem Morris, and it is typical Dirk Cutter. Came out of they decided that they were going to play their brand of football. And I understand that because they wasn't down by a lot at halftime. So they was like, we're going to just play we're going to just do what we came in here ready to do. That shit ain't work. I'm going to tell you what they would have had to do. They would have had to have a dominant corner that they could have let Mike Evans run a one-on-one for some of the game, not the majority of the game. They would have had to let Mike Evans get a one-on-one for some of the game and hope that he dropped the pass, which he's dropped some passes. They needed to put a linebacker underneath Chris Godwin. Problem is when they did do that, that's when we started getting loose on the run. So they needed to get pressure with their front four. They needed to put one of their linebackers underneath Chris Godwin to start the short shit, and then they did Mike Evans one-on-ones occasionally, and allow that other safety to kind of shade over the top of Chris Godwin and kind of slow him down. You wasn't gonna stop him, but you could have slowed him down. But so you would have basically had to play perfect defense in order to stop our onslaught that we was doing it in the day, and they couldn't get pressure with their front four, so they couldn't do nothing. He said, hold on, where we at? Devin White balled out. Hell yeah, he did. Chris God is actually fast, but he uses his speed economically. I can see that. He do turn on the jets once he get the ball. See, I like that Chris Godwin get a lot of yak, man. Mike Evans don't get no yak, man. He ain't the yak kind of guy. He look like a big ass string bean out there running. So he can't get no yak. But Chris Godwin, he turned on the jets. He ain't fast though, but he do turn on them jets though. He got get away from you speed. You know, some people they can run a 40 and they don't run that fast, but they got to get away from you. Oh, they can pick it up. And Chris Godwin runs with so much authority. Like, you can't just arm tackle him and all that like you could do Mike Evans. Mike Evans, you can kind of like brush his shoulder or something, he'll just fall the hell over. But Chris Godwin run with too much authority, man. You can't even do that. They learned a lesson from putting Scotty Miller in the game. Man, I killed them last week over Scotty Miller, man. I killed them last week over Scotty Miller. And they said, you know what, Scotty, we made a mistake by trusting you because you got a lot to learn still. So we're going to give you some plays, but we're going to put you back on the back burner where your ass belongs because you got two big receivers in front of you, man. 3, really. But Scotty Miller needs to stay in the game plan for them little trickery plays and stuff like that as he develops. Say Atlanta, I guess we can count that weird as the last game of the season. Atlanta, I guess we can count that weird as the last game of the season too. Oh yeah, let me tell you something. You know, yeah, we play y'all the last game, and I don't know if that game. Well, I know the game ain't gonna mean shit to y'all because Atlanta trash. Like, if that's how y'all play, y'all trash. I don't know if that game gonna mean anything to y'all, but it's gonna mean something to us because we want to pull out the brooms on you. If neither one of our teams is making the playoffs, it don't matter. We're gonna pull out the brooms on you. Y'all gotta stop us from sweeping y'all. So y'all got a lot to play for in that last game. I hope it means something to y'all. Because if we lead this season sweeping y'all, I don't even want to talk to no Atlanta fan. I'm gonna kill y'all all off season. Y'all will attend a barbecue this off season if we sweep y'all. I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. Y'all better get rid of Dirk Cutter. Fadeaway interception. Yeah, that was crazy. Y'all know how I was crazy. Man, that was crazy. I don't know where James get that shit from, man. He that damn mad. Draft left tackles and move Smith to right. They was talking about that. They was talking about moving Donovan Smith. Can you see us win the next 5 games? Yeah, hell yeah, I can. If we play like we just played, hell yeah, man. Yeah, we can definitely win the next 5 games. The Colts ain't really that scary. I'm scared of the Texans a little bit, but we can beat them if we play like we played today. If we play like we played today consistently, we hard to damn beat. Again, that was against a 3-17. Well, 3-8 now. Let's not forget y'all 3-8 now. But if we play like we can play like that consistently against playoff caliber teams, then yeah, we'll be real hard to beat. Let me see. Oh, Devin White done grown up, man. Such an upgrade to what's the boy name that we used to have? The LSU linebacker. I done forgot his damn name. That's a damn shame. Anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. Big upgrade. He said, "What's up, the man?" Oh yeah, see, Brian said the same. I mean, Jaden said the same thing. All our games are winnable, but that Texans gonna be tough. You right about that. They got a wide receiver duo that's crazy too. Jonathan said it's insane how vertical our offense is. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, but we showed that last year. I mean, we showed that on the Dirk Cutter. We can go up on you. It's just that he got to have time, and he got to have finesse on that ball, man. James Winston to throw a wobbly ass duck deep. That shit crazy. But you know, we played in a dome though. Don't Atlanta got a dome? Ain't no wind and none of that. He dangerous now. Where we at? Yeah, hell yeah. Well, let me say the Twan Davis run the damn ball. Damn right. Our offense runs through the run game. If we don't run, well, we ain't gonna be able to do it. Jason, man, we can't use Vita Vea's short yardage like that. We can't do that, man. I do like him at tight end, though. I like him at tight end just for a little package, little goal line package. See, now that he done did that, teams got to look out for him. That's gonna open up them on them goal line plays. Putting Vita back there in the backfield, you got to watch for the fade. You got to watch for the fade, because Vita get loose on you, he can catch. We can throw a little package in there like that. On them critical goal line plays, put Vita in there running back, and we can bust up the middle on your ass too, still with him, or we can fade them out. We can do a delay handle, man. We got all kind of stuff we can do with him. Let me see. Let me scroll down. Let me see. DP Bucs 32 said, "Can't lie, Winston got me talking to myself. Don't know what to think about it." You know, I do that every week, bro. Like, most of the time, I'm like, I get rid of Jameis Winston. But like I tell you, every now and then he'll have a game like this. It's usually a team that ain't making the playoffs that he playing against, and he'll have a game where you go, God damn, man, this guy is amazing, right? But then he'll have 3 games where you like, get rid of this guy, man. So I feel you. And it ain't nobody's fault that we up and down on him like that. It ain't nobody's fault but his. If he don't want the fans up and down on him like that, then he got to stop playing up and down. So long as you play up and down, we going to question whether you the guy. So play consistent. I get it. You're going to throw an interception in the first quarter. I get it. I accept that. When you do that, Jameis, I accept it. You know why? Because you're showing that you're consistently going to throw an interception in the first quarter. Probably the first series. I got to accept that. And I have. At least you're consistent in that. The defense already knows that you're going to do that. So they don't even drink too much Gatorade when the offense come on the field. Half of them don't even sit down. They go off the field, they wait, and they say, yep, they're going to pick. All right, let's go. They already know. I'm willing to accept that. Now, can you play like you played the rest of the game consistent? Let me see where we at. Yeah, G Money. I like Dean and Davis. I like them, but that one word, consistent. If they can play like that, I like them. What up, Ron? Oh, I already shouted you out, Ron. You come to the live streams all the time. Shout out to you. D plays like that, we won't lose. It'll be hard to beat us. Let's talk about that Vita Vea. Degenerate. Man, look. I did not know that Vita Vea was going to have this big of an impact on this team. I knew he was going to be clogging up the middle. If you go back to my old videos, you'll see that. I did not know he was going to have an impact in Tampa like he do. If you really think about it, we would have never tried that with Gerald McCoy. Never. Or even if we did, it wouldn't have been successful. I feel like it is endless the things that we can do with Vita Vea. And I'm not saying put him at wide receiver, no stupid stuff like that. But I remember when Donald Penn caught a touchdown when he rolled out. And when we used to do stuff like that and switch up our plays and just come out of the box with our play calling, we're a different type of team. See, we can't play your standard football and win. We can't play Patriot football and win. We have to pull out. We have to think outside the box on defense and offense. But it's those type of teams that's very hard to beat. Just like Philly when they won the Super Bowl. Once Nick Foles came in, they had to switch up everything they was doing. They couldn't play standard football anymore. Textbook football, you couldn't do it. Because they worked on textbook football with Carson Wentz under center. So they had to pull out all kind of stuff, Philly specials and all kind of stuff. But they rolled that to the Super Bowl. Problem with them is they were still trying the same plays that they did that season. And so they didn't switch anything up. So teams just got hip to it. But as long as we pull out a few of those plays every game, specifically in the red zone, we're a different team. And Vita Vea gives us an opportunity to do that. Because anytime a team see Vita Vea line up on the goal line on offense, now you don't know what the hell we're going to do. Just him being in the game, you got too much to watch for on offense. You got too much. Because he a big fella to run up the middle behind. He can show you he can catch a little bit. Then you still got to watch the other side of the field. Because Mike Evans is going to be on the other side of the field. So you got to worry about fades to Mike Evans and jump balls. So it just gives us a lot of options, man. Let me see. In football, you got to show up or sit down. That's a fact. And they got up and they kept their foot on their damn neck. I know MJ Stewart didn't play, but he needs to be released like BH3. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. He ain't BH3 bad. BH3 just ain't want to play no more. So that's why he had to go. He said, Will say Via snagged that thing. Man, I'm telling you, man, tucked it. I know I'm way behind. Here, let me catch up where y'all at. I gotta scroll down. I gotta skip a lot of these messages because I gotta get down to the bottom. I know my people's sending me a lot. Let me see. Let me scroll down and catch up a little bit. I'm like 30 minutes behind y'all. All right, let's start right here. He says Jason said Texas can't beat the Bucs. No, they can. Don't sleep. The thing about I'm not worried about the Texans defense, I'm worried about their offense. They got a wide receiver combination that's DeAndre Hopkins is a fucking beast. And he a deep threat. He a threat over the middle. He got speed. Like he's a real threat. Can our corners lock him down? We played a lot of man today. We a better man team. Do we got a corner that can stick with him? You ain't gonna be able to stop him. You can slow him down though. See, he not all tall, so he ain't finna out jump nobody or none of that. So we gotta see, man. It's gonna be a good game. That Texas game is gonna mean something. How the secondary gonna look when Justin Evans comes back? Ooh. I'm getting happy about that. We'll see. Yeah, that Andre said that Vita Vea TD messed up the Falcons. Yeah, they couldn't believe it. You saw the look and disappointment on their face. Y'all let a 700-pound silverback gorilla catch a touchdown on you wide open. Yeah, that really demoralized them. But that's what you got to do to the Falcons. And they ain't hard to demoralize. You start beating up on Matt Ryan, touching and feeling all on his body. See, when you start feeling on his body, on Matt Ryan's body and touching on him and feeling on him, he can't take it. He don't like that. That boy getting mad. He don't like to be touched and felt on like that. Oh, we did a whole lot of feeling on him today. He don't like that. I hope the Jones said, I hope the Bucs continue to press the gas. Yeah, we're gonna do that. See, the thing is, they got to have that. They got to buy into what Ty Boyles be trying to teach them. But Ty Boyles gotta call the right game plan. See them rookies. One thing them rookies do know is when it don't feel right. See, you could tell when they out there and their head get to whipping around, they don't know what the hell going on. They know that the defense don't feel right. When the defense feel right to them, when they like, yeah, this shit is going to work. This shit is working. When they feel like that, they get hyped and they start head hunting. They get real hype and they start looking for blood. But it's got to feel right. They got to feel like they know that they doing what they're supposed to be doing. Not by what he calling, but the shit's actually working. See, the thing about rookies is, once you start like tearing them up, carving them up, they get demotivated. They get demotivated because they're like, this shit ain't working, man. I don't even want to do this shit. Because they're young. They ain't gonna believe in your system. So you gotta get them hyped. That means the shit gotta be working. Even if they mess up, as long as it's working, they'll get hyped and they'll give it all they got. That's how you gotta keep them young boys going. Your shit gotta be working. Let me see. Let's see. What up, Poops? I see you, homie. What up? Winston is our Brett Favre. Get this man a defense that is half consistent. Now, hold on now. Who said that? Nicholas, come on now. Brett Favre? Oh, you said our Brett Favre. You're not comparing him to Brett Favre. You said he's our Brett Favre. I got you. Because you're talking about arguably, I won't say arguably top 7 to ever play this game in Brett Favre. Arguably. Now, that's another conversation. But Brett Favre is arguably the top 6 or 7 to ever play this game. If Jameis Winston getting them kind of comparisons, that's crazy. All right. Let's start this winning streak. Hell yeah. All right, Blue Bayou, what up, man? He said Winston needs his eyes fixed. He still squints too much. I noticed that. You know, I noticed that. I noticed that Jameis Winston be squinting. And what is he squinting at? See, most of the time when he squint, it seems like he's looking at the replay on the big board, which means he can't see distance far away. That might have something to do with why his deep balls be crazy like that. Because he can thread a needle when it's close. But he do squint. Now, I remember either that was last year or the year before last when they said they gave him a medicated visor, like a prescription visor. I don't think he's still wearing that visor. I gotta look, man. I ain't even pay attention to that today. I gotta look. Is he still wearing that visor, that clear visor? Because it is something with his eye. He do squint a lot. You right about that. Let's see where we at. Put Vita Vea put Vita Vea at fullback. Oh no. No. No, don't do that. Now on the goal line, in a critical down 3rd and goal, 4th and goal, yeah, I can see that, but we can't just run that because his ass gonna be tired as shit. We need him on defense with all the energy he can have. So we can't be having his ass on offense like that. But that don't mean we can't bring somebody in that can perform those duties. I'm all for that. And you can find that. You can find just like they had that kid Allison or whatever. Was that Allison? Atlanta was using Olison, whatever his name was. That boy was scary, man. I was like that big ass fella, the one that scored that touchdown. That's a big boy, and he run hard. I don't know why they ain't use him more often. Y'all better start working him into y'all game plan. Y'all used to have Michael Turner. Atlanta, y'all know. I don't know what y'all are doing. Y'all need to give us one of y'all corners. Give us Allison or whatever that boy name was, and give us Ridley. and then y'all blow y'all roster up. Just blow it up. Give us those 3 players and blow it up. I do like Young Ho Koo though. Talking about his name, Young Wei. That boy name is Young Ho Koo. I like him. Now I like Matt Gay too, but I like Young Ho Koo. I ain't never seen no name like that. Young Ho. That's why y'all ass in the basement. Anyway. All right, here we go. I'm gonna scroll down. I'm gonna catch up. I gotta skip through. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Let me see where we at. We need more out of our. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Who should be our number 3 wide receiver? Scotty Miller. Scotty Miller should be our number 3 wide receiver. Scotty Miller can catch. He's fast as shit, and he can get deep on him. And if you get him deep and butt naked, he'll devastate. You can't feature him, but he need to get like 4 passes a game. If he get 4 touches a game, probably one a quarter, we can do some damage with Scotty Miller as number 3 wide receiver. Rashard Perriman good for 1 deep pass, and that's it. He out the rest of the game. Jay said 1,000 yards is only 62 yards a game, and that's true. However, that is a standard though. 1,000 yards a season is a standard, and it's a passing league too. So it ain't strange that wide receivers are eclipsing that, but that's a standard right now. Now down the line they change it to 1,200, and that it is what it is. But 1,000 yards is how we measure our receivers. I'm saying we need more out of our tight ends. See, the thing is though, we don't. Byron Leftwich don't have a tight end heavy playbook. He will use tight ends, and he like to use them on second down. If we're not running, he like to use them on second down, second and long. So if it's like 2nd and 7, he'll throw a tight end play in there, but he don't really like to use the tight ends. And the reason why is because our offensive line so bad. So if a tight end's in the game, best believe he blocking. He at least blocking for a second. And if he in there blocking at all, he out of the play. So it ain't a tight end heavy package. Once we get a better offensive line, he might be able to actually start throwing some tight ends in the thing there. He said, Jay said, the Vita play was the most creative play I've seen him do in a couple years. Yeah, man, I think. See, it worked. See, the thing about young coordinators. So I'll tell you where they go wrong and where they go right. Where they go right is when they use their creativity and it works, they get confidence to be more creative. The problem is now don't turn this shit into a circus act, right? Don't start drawing up plays like you calling hot routes in Madden or some shit like that. Don't go crazy. But once you see that your creativity can be successful, then they'll start calling more. You'll see more of that. You'll see more creative plays, but keep what we got going. Get behind the run game, and on them critical downs, throw something special in there. I saw them try a reversal with Scotty Miller, and that would have worked if our offensive lineman would have peeled around and got that block. It would have worked. But he didn't peel around. What he did was he went straight out at an angle. He should have peeled around and grabbed him. Because Scotty Miller wasn't all the way around yet. So you run in front of him as opposed to run up in the defense and try to slot shade off the linebacker. You should have kind of peeled around, just kind of looped it off a little bit as opposed to direct. And I think that reverse might have got a little bit more yards that they tried with Scotty Miller. But they'll see that in the film and they'll work on that. Hopefully they do anyway. Brett Favre did have a team. That's right. Brett Favre did have a team. But once the team realized they didn't have to worry about the quarterback position, then they can build a team around him. So Jameis Winston got to play consistent first. Then they ain't got to worry about him being stupid. Because Brett Favre threw a lot of interceptions too, and he tried to make nothing out of something. And his ass would go in there and try all kind of flip around, turn around, twirl interceptions. But then Brett Favre got them for 3.5 quarters, he'll tear your ass up. He'll carve your defense alive, fillet your damn defense. But he will have those crazy behind the back, like triple threat ass interceptions he used to throw. But he was exciting to watch, man, because he'll carve you up for the rest of the game. He'll do exactly what Jameis Winston did. Jameis Winston do some crazy ass interception, come back, and then tear your ass up the rest of the game. Brett Favre played. What Jameis did today is how Brett Favre played all the time. Now that's how he played every game. Let me see. Yeah, so everybody's saying that he been squinting since FSU. Yeah, I know, but they need to look at that, man. Why you don't get LASIK surgery? You a millionaire. What the fuck wrong with you? Anyway. What up, Doug? We had balance today. Yeah, that's another thing, Doug. See, Doug bring up a good point. We had some balance today, man. I mean, we was even on the runs and the passes for a lot of the game. But you can do that when you can do whatever you want. You don't have to abandon anything. We stayed in it. We got in the lead and stayed in it. We held it. We were comfortable today playing against Atlanta. We're not worried about Atlanta no more. Atlanta getting swept. Believe it or not. Oh, he had his visor on. Okay, Grid say he had his visor on. Okay, all right, cool. Winston Squint being a meme. Put Howard at fullback. I don't like Howard lining up at fullback. I don't mind him motioning to the fullback position. I don't like him lining up at fullback though, because I feel like if he lines up at fullback, they already know Howard ain't gonna peel out and catch no pass like that. Not from the fullback position. I don't think he would. I don't think he got the wherewithal to do that. It'll take him forever to get out there, and by the time he get out there, like I just don't think he'll be good out there. Now, if he line up at tight end and then motion back to fullback, then I don't think the defense will be able to key in on what he's trying to do. So I like that, but I don't like him to start off that way, because the defense, these middle linebackers out there pick up on that, set the defense, and then it'll be blown up. But if he line up at tight end and then right before we snap, motion back to fullback and then hike the ball to where the middle linebacker don't got time to call out the change ups, then I think it'll work. Hell yeah. Atlanta ass is trash. Yeah, OG said Mike Evans go off for a few 150+ yard games a lot, and then under 50 yard games he's just okay. Well, I wouldn't say okay. I would say inconsistent. He a top receiver in this game. Don't get that twisted. Don't ever get that twisted. He a top receiver in this game, but I don't know what his problem is, man. Like, I don't know why a receiver so great can be so inconsistent. But I would tell you over the past, he has more beast games than he don't. But the problem is when he don't show up, he really don't show up. Like, it ain't like he got a down game. He has a no game. And then he'll have a blow-up game. And so I need him to kind of even that thing out. Rick say, I was done with Jameis Winston, but I believe if we drive 3 top alignments, we will be good. Oh, you probably say draft. And you probably meant offensive lineman. But first of all, we ain't gonna draft 3 offensive linemen, not the top of the draft. You just don't do that. You definitely don't do that. You are passing up on some serious skill positions if you do that. You don't get Chris Godwin if you do that. You don't get Rojo if you do that. So you passing up on some serious skill positions. But we definitely got to draft one in the top of the draft. preferably the first round, if we keep Jameis. And then we're going to have to come back again probably in the 4th round or the 5th round to grab another one. A developmental guy that's showing a lot of promise. So we definitely got to grab 2 from this draft. But you got to remember, we got free agency too. And like I told y'all, it ain't going to be but like $20 under contract. Shaq Barrett is not a Buck after this year. It's a lot of players on our team that's not Bucks after this year. We got to re-sign them. They going to, as a matter of fact, JPP ain't a Buck this year, after this year. I don't know how they going to work these contracts out. Jason Light, time to earn your money. All right, let's get a few more in there. Get a few more. You think Byron need to integrate tight ends? No, not right now. I don't think he need to integrate tight ends because our offensive line too bad. We need the tight ends to stay in there and block. That's just the bottom line. We got to keep Jameis Winston upright, and to do that, we got to keep them edge rushers off our ass. Atlanta ain't scary on the defensive line. They just okay. So because they okay, then we got to, we got to keep them in there to block. We're gonna have to. Now we get this offensive line better, then yeah, I think he can throw some tight end stuff in there. Can we please call out Dirk Cutter for not using Rojo? Hell yeah, I called him out. That's why we were saying earlier, Rojo, I just don't know what the hell he was thinking. But I'm glad he was thinking it. Because look what he did today. They didn't have a running game. They ain't had nothing for us. Everything they tried to do got shut down. Them corners was playing out their ass, man. Playing out of this world today. They got you saw the confidence just get boosted up, man. Boosted up. All right, I'm gonna get a few more, y'all, then I got to get up out of here, man. Let me see where we at. Yeah, Sean Murphy Sean Murphy Bunton, yeah, he was balling out. He was doing all right. He was showing some flashes, but he got a lot to get better on, man. He got a lot to get better on. Only certain corners shut down Mike Evans. Speak on that. Very physical corners can take Mike Evans out of the game. And here's why. Because Mike Evans likes to be physical. And so when you start to be physical back with him and don't let him do that, his head get out of the game. That's how he start drawing them offensive pass interferences and all that. And once he get a 1 or 2 pass interferences, his game slow way down. He get called for a penalty once or twice. He mentally get out of the game. He gets so mad. He got to start working on next play, like Jameis Winston does. He got to start working on next play. So if you get real physical with him, you can shut him down. And that's only because the ref will catch him getting back at you. And as soon as he does that and he get a penalty, he out of it. If you notice today, that didn't really happen to him that often today. There wasn't a corner, their corners wasn't able to do that. And partially because Chris God was going off so stupid today that they was like, fuck, man, like, I don't need to worry about Mike. We need to worry about Chris. He's tearing us up. And see, Atlanta normally do that to us. When they had Mohamed Sanu, we would be so worried about motherfucking Julio Fulio that Mohamed Sanu would get loose on us. And we just couldn't stop it. That's how Atlanta used to beat us so much, is they would use they WR2 to beat us. Well, today we used that same game plan on them. We let the wide receiver 2 get crazy on them. But we've been doing that every game. Chris Godwin is as much a part of the game plan as Mike Evans. He said, so what we do about the D-line if we lose JPP and Barrett? I don't think we'll lose Barrett. I think we'll re-sign him. But I will tell you, he's going to cost us a lot of money. This man got 12 and a half sacks or something like that. Barrett's going to be very expensive. We're going to have to pay that man. We're going to really have to pay that man. And so they better pay him too. But you know Levante David looking for a contract too. Levante David looking for a renewal on his contract. And that D-line linebacker money We spent a lot of money on the D-line getting in and Dominic and Sue, and we got William Golston locked up, so we all right with him, but I think he gone after the season 2. Our D-line finna get ravaged, man. I don't know what that we got beat, but we got the Veer Susu. We still got the Veer Susu going. We good on that. But we got to pay, but I don't think we ain't gonna play JPP. JPP gone. But I think we're gonna pay Shaq Barrett. But it's some good D-line prospects coming out this offseason, man. Y'all got to look at it. Look at them notable free agent defensive linemen coming out. Oh, with some dogs coming out now. We're gonna be all right. Let me see, Grid. What Grid say? Grid say, hey, Tampa 2, people want to say Mike Evans a diva and don't put an effort, but no diva puts up. Oh, no. Mike Evans ain't no diva. Who said that? You crazy? Mike Evans a dog. Physically, but mentally, no, he ain't. Mentally, he ain't all the way he need to be, man. He got to strengthen his mental up. You can't get mad when the rest, the rest catch. Mike Evans push off every play. You know the ref's gonna see you when you do that, and they're gonna call you. And when they call him, he got to keep his mind in the game, man. Next play. Carlos, there go another one of my day ones. Hooligans, Carlos. He said, what do you think the O-line played today? The O-line was amazing today, man. They played really well. But again, that's Atlanta D-line. The Atlanta D-line ain't really all that menacing. But what I do like is that they keeping it together. Now that damn Earl Walford, whatever his name is, he ain't it. Earl Walford, I don't know what the hell you doing, boy. You was a weakness on our line. You trash. You just meat. You just meat for the line. That's all you is. You need to figure something out. I don't know what you doing. We're gonna have to definitely bring in some free agent offensive lineman. Julio, Florida boy, tell you already know, man. You already know, Poop. Let me see. Poop say, love the channel, bro. Keep the content. That's for sure, man. I'm going to be here all the time. As long as my hooligans support me, man, I'm going to be here all the time, man. All the time. I got to give y'all the real. Don't nobody give it up like I give it up, man. You know that. Tampa 2 is the only one that give it up like I give it up, period. I got love for all the content makers. All of them. But they don't give you what Tampa 2 give you. They can't. They good, but they just can't give you what I give you. Oh, Carlos, Levante got to get paid, man. Got to get paid. Shout out to you, John. Winston, he take a pay cut. Winston ain't going to take no pay. They're going to have to franchise him. I'm going to tell you like this. Here's what they're going to do with Winston probably, because BA love him so much. They're going to probably franchise tag him. That's a lot of damn money. But because it's his first season with BA, they're going to probably franchise tag him. Pay him like $30 million for one more year to see if he deserves a contract. And if he play like this for the rest of the season, which I don't know, but if he do, then he deserves that franchise tag. I don't think he's put enough good work in to deserve $120 million, but I do feel like if he plays like this against playoff caliber teams, he deserves at least the franchise tag to see if he deserves that big contract. And if he come back next year and he plays consistently all year, after they give him offensive line help, like the Nuggets like to bring up, if they give him offensive line help and he plays like he's playing today, then next year, then he'll deserve that contract. But it's going to be a whole lot more than that. It ain't going to be 110, 120. It's going to be upwards of 140 next year, because we getting more salary cap dollars next year. And don't forget the new CBA. Is it the CBA with it? Collective bargaining agreement. Yeah, the CBA. The new CBA, they got to do that. I think next year they got to do the new CBA. So the collective bargaining agreement. So you're gonna see a lot more money. The players gonna request a lot more money to be paid to the players as opposed to the clubs keeping it. They did that the last CBA. They got a lot of money, but what they gave up in return is they gave Roger Goodell more power. The players got more money, but Roger Goodell got more power. So that's why you see these players getting suspended left and right, all type of stuff, and they can't do shit about it because they gave him more power. They made him judge, jury, and witness and everything. So this new one, they're gonna be looking to give him less power, but they're gonna still want more money. So it's gonna be very interesting. I hope we don't see another lockout. Okay. Yeah, Dark Knight. I know, man. Chris Godwin used his speed economic. Yeah, I know he do that. He uses speed for Yak. After he catch the ball, that's when he turn the jets on. But a lot of times, he be surrounded. But he's so strong, man. He just muscle his way through, and then use his speed. I give him that. I won't say he fast though. He faster than me. But I won't put, if I had to name the fastest receivers in the game, I wouldn't put Chris Godwin in the top 10, top 7, but he definitely up there. He got some speed on him. Let me see where we at. Okay, Joseph said, by the way, cap space next year, 85 million. So hopefully they don't screw it up. See, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna have some money. That's what I'm saying, man. We'll see what they do with it. The new CBA might be an NFL strike. I know, man. Because I'm telling you, they messed up. They got the money that they wanted, but they lost that damn power. And they're going to be trying to get power and money. I don't know, man. This CBA going to be crazy. This is going to be a real crazy CBA because past this, we talking about something else now. Past CBAs, they didn't have all of this controversy that they have now. They was fresh off the back of some controversy, but not the controversy they didn't have with Kaepernick and now with Myles Garrett and all of these different things. They're gonna have to consider when they talk about what kind of power Roger they're gonna have. And these in the NFLPA, I mean the NFL Players Association ain't going for all of this shit that Roger Goodell been doing, man. Just giving people, suspending people at free will. Like, they ain't gonna have that, man. So it might be another strike, so we'll see. Draft Jacob Eason and tag Jameis Winston. Ooh. He said draft Jacob Eason and franchise tag Jameis Winston. Damn. Now for that to work, Jacob Eason have to slide all the way to like the 3rd round. And I just don't think that's gonna happen. Because the Patriots will grab him before they let that happen. But you can't franchise tag Jameis Winston and draft Jacob Eason prior to the 3rd round. You just can't do that. Because if Jameis go off, you're gonna sign him to a long-term deal, and then what do you do with Jacob Eason? You could have paid you could pay Matt Schaub fucking $7 million and make him the backup. So basically, you'll be wasting that draft pick if you decide to keep Jameis. But Jason Light known to give away 2nd rounds. Jason Light don't even take 2nd round serious. So I don't see why he couldn't do that. I don't think he gonna last. He ain't gonna slide that long. But I would love that. Now let me tell you the nut huggers this. I would love that. I would love that. If we could draft Jacob Eason and franchise tag Jameis Winston, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Because Jacob Eason gonna definitely push Jameis to be better. But then you got to get rid of old boy too. I'm gonna think on that. I'm gonna think on that. Yeah, I'm gonna think on that, Pooch. You Pooh, you bought us something. I ain't never considered that. But he would have to make it to the third round, though. Let me see. Who need a quarterback? Miami gonna need a quarterback. Tua just got hurt. I got to think on that one. I got to see who's gonna be in front of us. I like that though. I got to think on that. Let me think on that. What's your thoughts on the Oregon quarterback? I like him. I like Justin Herbert, but he ain't gonna make it. I like him, man. I really, really like Herbert, man. A lot of people talking his name. See, I know Miami gonna go in there and grab one. The Bengals gonna grab one. The Colts might even grab one. I like I like Brissett, man, but they might grab one. The Chargers gonna grab one late. Herbert might go to the Chargers. And see, they already on the West Coast anyway. Well, they're in LA, but Oakland might grab one too. Late. The Jets ain't gonna grab one. I don't think the Jags gonna grab one. I think they're good with Gardner Minshew. I gotta think on that, man. I like Herbert though. I like Herbert. Herbert or Burrow, I'll take Burrow over Herbert though. Let Winston go and bring in Bridgewater. Oh no, Bridgewater ain't going nowhere. Bridgewater ain't going nowhere. You know, Drew Brees about out of there. Drew Brees deep ball is trash. Drew Brees deep ball is trash. That is Bridgewater's team. The Saints, that's Bridgewater's team. I said in the beginning of the season that he got about 2 more years. That Drew Brees got about 2 more years. And after what Bridgewater then showed them, they already got their next quarterback. We're gonna have to deal with Bridgewater for the foreseeable future. If the Saints make it to the Super Bowl this year, which they can, and if they win it, Drew Brees is done. And Bridgewater will be their quarterback. See, that's another one. I like Jalen Hurts too. I like Jalen Hurts. Make the creamsicles an alternate. If Eason was taken, who will be your other option QB? I gotta think on that one. Because all the quarterbacks that I like, I know going to be taken. I thought Jacob Eason to be one we can snag, but I got to see if it's another one that I like that I think we can slag late to develop. Anytime anybody after that gonna have to be somebody we develop. They can't go in and start right away. Let me see where we at. Oh, creamsicles. So the problem with the creamsicle uniforms is the helmets. The helmets that we wear with the creamsicles, they said that there's a problem with them. That's why we can't wear them, because of the helmets. I don't know why they just ain't fixed the damn helmets, but there's something about the helmets that they won't let us wear them joints. You say, man, Tampa 2, you the one that got me on Jacob Eason. I'm telling you, that is the man. That's the man, man. That's the man. Bengals gonna get Burrow. That might be. I know they might get Burrow. See, Tua got hurt. I don't know what Tua gonna do, because they ain't say nothing about if he gonna go back or not for another year, or is he gonna enter the draft. And because he hurt, some teams might be stupid and just be like, fuck him. And if they do that, some team might be able to jump up and grab him. That's gonna free up another quarterback for us. We'll see, man. We'll see. Let me see. Veritas, what's up, man? I ain't seen your name on here before. Teddy's too safe to take them to the championship level play. He's above average, but I don't ever see Bridgewater attaining elite status. But see, we don't know though. We don't know. We don't got a lot of playoff football with Teddy Bridgewater in it to be able to really say that. I know what you're saying though. He don't got that killer instinct in him. He a nice guy. He ain't got that dag in him. You right. I don't know though. He down there in New Orleans now though. They might have put something in his back. You know, New Orleans, they wild out there in New Orleans. They wild. They get real loose out there in New Orleans. Now, I've been out there before. They might have put something in his back. He might have some kill in him, some voodoo in him. He said the league won't let the Bucs wear the white helmets because the league won't want them to change helmets from pewter to white. Oh, that's why? I thought it was something with how it's designed or something. Yeah, John, that's what I'm saying, man. Tua could drop. Now, I'm not saying Tua drop for us. I'm just saying for another team, they can grab Tua and that'll free up some quarterbacks for us. So we'll see, man. I don't know. How you feel about the division next year? Let me see. Atlanta done, man. Atlanta's trash. Carolina got a quarterback controversy. Cam Newton, they're gonna probably take Cam Newton back. Saints gonna still be the Saints. I tell you this: if the Saints make it to the Super Bowl, which they can, and win it, Drew Brees retire, Teddy Bridgewater take over that team. We can compete with them if we play like we play today. If we play consistently, we can compete with them. Atlanta's trash, and I ain't scared of Carolina at all. So that I put us at number 2 in the division, peaking at a wild card spot. So I put the Saints at number 1, even with Bridgewater. I'll put us at number 2. I'll put Carolina at 3, and I'll put Atlanta at 4. Atlanta about 3 years away from me scaring anybody. First of all, they gotta get a new coach, and that coach got to drop all that whole staff. Raheem got to go. Dirk Cutter got to go. They need to let all that shit go, and they need a new coach, and they just need to reset because they just garbage. You got to look at Atlanta and say, y'all ain't. What do y'all have that shows y'all gonna be better next year? Like, it ain't even no pieces y'all can get to be better. Like, y'all trash. Like, we got real weapons, and apparently today we got a real defense, and we got a real running game. So what are y'all gonna add, Atlanta, that's gonna make y'all any better than y'all are right now? Okay, let's say y'all get a big name defensive lineman. Y'all linebacker still trash. So let's say y'all get a big name linebacker. Y'all D-line still trash. Let's say y'all bring in a free agent corner that's killing shit. Y'all D-line and y'all linebacker still trash. And y'all ain't got no safeties. And then what y'all gonna do on offense? Julio gonna keep getting hurt. What y'all got backing them up? Nothing. And you got Matt Ryan that as soon as he get felt on and get his little body touched on, he gonna throw picks. Y'all trash. So that's it, man. What up, Martin? Martin said, I watch the vids every time they drop. Answer me this. Are we going O-tackle like Tristan or cornerback round 1? I think we tag J-Boo. I think we go. I think we go offensive guard tackle. I think we go with a guard that can play tackle in the first round. We have to. And then the second round, I think we're gonna go ahead and God, I don't know, man. See, that's the problem with the Bucs, man. They so damn inconsistent. You don't know what they gonna need to do. I would definitely drive an offensive lineman first round. Second round, I probably would go after I want to say corner again, man, like or a safety. Shit, or a D line. Because JPP gonna be gone next year. So we're gonna need an edge rusher too. I don't know, man. That's gonna be hard, bro. That's gonna be hard. All right, y'all. I got to go. I got to get up out of here, man. I was supposed to go a long time ago. Appreciate y'all coming out, checking out Tampa 2, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, Tampa 2 YouTube on Instagram. Hit me up on there. I'm gonna go by there and check everything, y'all. See what y'all talking about on Instagram. I haven't been back on there yet, so I'm gonna holler at y'all in the joint, man. Holler at y'all, man. Hooligans. Holla at you, y'all. Peace. Be good.